Welcome to the Lighthouse Church. We are blessed you are worshiping with us today. The upcoming events are for you and your family. Let us begin 2017 soaked in prayer, in expectancy of what God will do this year in our lives and in our church. Overnight prayer is tonight from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. at the Lighthouse. Follow Jesus' example and be baptized in water by first attending the baptism seminar today in Pastor Gerald's office at 2:30 p.m. Kids Praise, the set-apart children's choir, encourages your children to learn how to worship the Lord every Saturday in the annex. Are you a qualified teacher with a Bachelor of Education degree from a Western, European, South African, or Australian institution? The Lighthouse Academy Middle School High School has a full-time position. Lighthouse Academy registration opens for the new school year from January 22nd to the 29th. Ladies, let us launch into 2017 by growing closer to God and each other. Attend the first Wellspring Bible Study this Monday, January 23rd at 6 p.m. Our venue is Mishriff Villa, and the TLC Mishriff ladies are delighted to host you. Let us unite together for God's amazing purposes in 2017. Transport will leave the compound at 5:15 p.m. sharp. We'll see you there. In preparation for Wellspring Annual Retreat, we are hosting our annual bake sale January the 27th. Help us sponsor this amazing event featuring our dynamic international speaker, Pearl Coupe. See the bulletin for more details and get baking. Kairos Youth are going skating January 27th. Meet at TLC for transportation at 2 p.m. and see your bulletin. Would you like to worship on Sundays, or do you want to serve in ministry? There is a new 5 p.m. service at the Lighthouse starting January the 29th. Contact Pastor Yvette. Help us provide food for the hungry in our city by attending the charity lunch on February 3rd in Fintus. Your lunch ticket sponsors staple foods to feed a needy person for a month. If you love to praise and sing, come join the Easter choir practice beginning February 4th in the Lighthouse from 4:30 to 6:30. Mrs. Andrea is the choir director. Would you like to view special TLC services and programs? Subscribe to the Lighthouse Church Kuwait channel on YouTube. We are blessed to have you worship with us today. Enjoy the rest of the service, and may His Word strengthen you throughout this week.
Parents were not churchgoers, possibly as evidence inside and outside the New Testament that Jesus existed. But who was he?
The main concern that we have is to get free. Their life that hell will attack in order to get them in the flesh. And we talked about consecration. We talked about how to make Jesus Christ Lord of everything. Do you remember that? I want to be like Jesus. I want Him to change me and transform me. I want to go from glory to glory into His image. Amen?
And so you really have to do everything you can to protect our kids and protect those that we love.
Scared about the kind of influences that are being thrown out.
What I see most of these kids are lacking is a purpose.
Video, internet.
Right now, the problem is drugs. Yeah, drugs all time. Drugs.
The children rule the parents. The parents aren't in control anymore.
We live in a defective world.
Our kids are facing things that bring fear to our hearts and danger to them.
When we go shopping around for a good family or church camp, one of the first things we want to know is, what kind of activities do they provide? Will they help us feel closer to God by being closer to nature?
Christianity is the most revolutionary force on planet Earth.
My friends, things haven't changed a little bit, have they? Things have changed a whole lot.
The Treasure Principle, written by Randy Alcorn. The Treasure Principle is about a hunt for hidden treasure. We've all been searching for a perfect person and a perfect place. Well, Jesus is that person, and heaven is that place. Randy Alcorn's The Treasure Principle is not about trying to motivate giving out of guilt. Randy wants you to experience something far more wonderful through this video presentation, the joy of giving.
TLC, I encourage you to take part in Christian education. We have many different teachings and sessions. Again, I urge you to pursue a deeper knowledge of God in Christ.